Hello, everyone. It is me, again. I have been sleeping in these braids. As you can see, they're kind of like fluffy at this point, but they don't look too bad. I think my hair is finally long enough that I can keep braids in for multiple days, which I am doing. Well, I'm gonna be doing this year because I'm not going to be shampooing my hair for a very long time. I just wanted to make this video because I've taken off my eyebrows again. I do it every now and again. I never really announce it, but as you can see, they are drawn on. But in my 365-day photo challenge, which I will post or have posted depending on what order my videos go out, oh, I look back on those and my eyebrows are crazy looking. And honestly, I kind of blame it on myself, but I also blame it on just my eyebrows being my eyebrows because you know what they say, eyebrows are what? Cousins and not sisters, which is too far apart. I think eyebrows should be either really close cousins or really distant sisters, sisters that are many years apart. Oh man, the eyebrow situation was insane. So as a child, I had these really bushy eyebrows. Ooh, my rabbit is being crazy right now. These really bushy eyebrows, and they would grow down to like here. So they would start like where my natural eyebrows are, and then the stragglers of hair would grow down to my eyelids. It was gross. And then I also had like a little bit of hair right here. Not really a unibrow, but just like a tuft. And so I did grow up in the 90s where the stick brows were really quite popular. And then, you know, it was the early 2000s. So like MySpace and the Scene Kids and J-Rock. So I went through a lot of eyebrow phases, if you will. And then I just started letting them grow back because I didn't care. I do have this thing, it's called Trick. It makes you pull your hair out. It's like one of those like OCD kind of issues. I have pulled hair out of my head. Mostly I pull hair out of my eyebrows. If I have eyebrow extensions, they're finally long enough to grab, so I will rip out eyelash extensions. So I will rip out my eyelashes because they're just easier to access because I don't know if you can see this, my eyelashes are so very, very, very tiny. So usually eyelashes are not a victim. Sometimes I pull out my tiny mustache hairs, but I don't really have a mustache. Haven't really worked on that in a while. So, I still do it. I definitely don't do it out of my head as much anymore. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a split. Anyone? No, I don't know. But anyway, in the back of my head, there's always a split because that's where I used to pull out my hair. And it made this like really weird cowlick even weirder when it started to grow back. And I've done it multiple times. So now really the only accessible part of my hair, well, not accessible, but easy to like rip out are my eyebrows. I should probably fill that in a little bit more. It's early in the morning, okay? And so, you know, if I'm like bored, especially if I have nothing to do with my hands, I just start like pulling them out and I start here and then I go all the way to the back and I always start with the left one even though I'm not left-handed. But for some reason this year it's the right one. And without my makeup on, without my eyebrows drawn on, I have like half an eyebrow left. This one is mostly intact, but I've just removed them because just drawing them on when I have like all the eyebrow hair on this eye and like half the eyebrow hair on this eye, it just looks crazy. If you reference my 365 photo challenge, like one eyebrow, this one's always darker than this one. And then because eyebrows are not always symmetrical naturally, like this one's way higher than this one, and I hate it. So I just figured, you know, take them off, draw them however the hell I want. I always tell that to people when people are like, I love your eyebrows. And I'm like, thanks, just remove yours and then draw them however you want. And obviously, you know, even faces like I keep moving. So this eyebrow is always higher than this one because this is my dominant side and I can only raise one eyebrow. I can't really raise this one by itself. So it is what it is. But honestly, when they're drawn, I personally think that I have more control over the way that they look, their shape, their size, their symmetricality. although I try my best, I mean, they're okay. Like, this one's higher than this one because I go like this a lot. Like, it's just, that's just how my face is. Like, I'm always raising this eyebrow. Learn to raise this eyebrow, please. So that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to make that announcement. You know, it's a thing that happens to people, and you know, kids have it, teenagers especially, I think, have it because being a teenager is hard. They say that you grow out of it eventually. Beg to differ. I think that it lessens after a while, just because it definitely has lessened for me. I think that I have quit working in an industry that is very stressful. I have left all of my friends, so now I have none, but they were really terrible people. So now my life is way better and I do it less, but definitely when I get super, super, super bored, it just starts. And that's really a fault of my own. I should never be super bored. I should never be able to have my hands free to do anything. But I do because, you know, sometimes you just can't find anything to do, you know, and I definitely don't think that it is really triggered by stress anymore or anxiety or whatever it's triggered by, but I get antsy and I just need something to do. And the solution, it's like a subconscious solution, is to pull out my eyebrows, which is very not a good thing to do. I don't want to say the word stupid because then that's not a good word. That's a bad word. But it happens, and you know, it is what it is, and that's just people and mental things and life. So I just wanted to make this video to let everyone know I have no eyebrows again. So I'm not doing a 365 photo challenge this year, so no one will witness my eyebrows being crazy. Because honestly, like, if I don't take the effort and I just kind of like and I leave my house because I'm like, no one's gonna notice anyway. But because the photos were all like straight on, it was really easy to be like, wow, that looks crazy. And it's embarrassing. So anyway, that's pretty much the announcement for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have trick as well, do not be ashamed because you're not the only one that has it, and people will make fun of you because they don't get it. But anyway, so until next time, guys, thank you guys always for watching my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!